Welcome back, dreamers. Over the past 4 weeks, we talked about Freud's theories on dreams, its limitations, and we also delved into the modern perspective on dream interpretations. But today, in part 5, which is also the last part of this series, I'm going to be taking a slightly different approach, which is more personal. So this part is all about dreams, self-discovery, and it is more of like a personal journey, really. I will share my own experiences with dream interpretations. I will also talk about why we should really be bothered about trying to understand our dreams, and then I will be also giving you a few tips that can help you understand your own dreams. So let's get started. Dreams have always fascinated me, whether I was a child or even later when I was a teenager. And there was a point in my life where I actually felt quite frustrated when I couldn't really make sense of my dreams. And this is when I started keeping a dream journal. And that was actually really helpful because with time I was able to make much more sense of what my dreams were about. So for instance, when I was a teenager, when I was in college, I really struggled with education. There was a lot of anxiety about getting good grades, and that was actually reflected in my dreams because I started to have dreams about being chased by some animal. And with time, after I was writing down my dreams, I realized that perhaps the anxiety that I'm feeling in a dream is really reflecting the anxiety that I'm feeling every day because of maybe education, because of certain expectations that I had at the time. But then you might ask why it is important to understand your dreams. Does that change anything? And actually it does, because by being able to make this a connection, by being able to reflect on your dream in this way, you're also reflecting on your actual life, what's happening in your life right now. And for many of us, sometimes when we are in spiral of certain events that are happening in our life, when we are in spiral of certain really strong emotions, we might not even in that moment be realizing what is happening to us. And we might not be allowing ourselves to take a break. We might not be allowing ourselves to pause and breathe. So by being able to reflect in such a way, we might have more compassion, much more understanding. We might give ourselves more distance between ourselves and the situation. So it is very valuable to actually understand your dreams and reflect on what they might be actually telling us, because that can give us then much more understanding of, what's happening in our current life, but from slightly different perspective. And this is actually what I really want to encourage you to do. I want you to start exploring your own dreams and see what they can teach you about yourself. You can think of dreams as a window into our inner world. They can reveal our hidden desires and fears, unresolved conflicts, and they can also show us sometimes solutions to our problems that we might be dealing with in our day-to-day life. But to unlock them, we need to approach them with curiosity and open mind. So here are a few practical steps to help you get started with your own dream analysis. So first of all is the dream journaling. I would really encourage you to have a little notebook next to your bed. The first time when you wake up, you can just write down what the dream was about. And I know many of you is gonna say that in the morning there's no way that I'm gonna have time, I have kids, I need to rush for work. But sometimes it might be enough even to write down one sentence. That might be enough for you to remember what the dream was about. And then later, when maybe you are back from work, maybe when kids are in bed, that's when you can maybe expand on this entry. Another idea how you can keep track of your dreams, it is to actually record a voice note on your phone, and then you can send it to yourself even on WhatsApp. In this way, again, you don't have to really invest a lot of time and effort into keeping track of your dreams. I believe that dream journaling is really underestimated. If you're gonna give it a try it maybe for 2 weeks and see if already in 2 weeks you're gonna be able to notice any patterns. Then let me know about it in comment section. Secondly, reflect on your emotions. So pay attention to how you feel during and after a dream. Emotions are often a key to understanding the dream's meaning. And by being able to reflect on your emotions, most likely you're gonna be able to build emotional bridges between the emotions that you feel in a dream and the emotions that you actually feel in your day-to-day life. And lastly, ask yourself the question, what stands out for you in this dream? Are there any symbols or any patterns? How might these patterns or symbols relate to your day-to-day life? And then what is really important is that with dream interpretation, it's not about the wrong or right answer. It is about being able to understand what this dream means to you. So it is really about being able to practice this and then gaining that confidence in yourself that you actually trust yourself that no, this actually brings me sadness, this actually brings me joy. What I saw in this dream that was really related to my childhood, and that was definitely a pattern. One of the best ways to enhance your dream recall and awareness is through mindfulness practices. Mindfulness involves being fully present in a moment, which then can help you tune into your thoughts, your emotions, and even your dreams. So here are a few techniques that can help you with developing mindfulness that then in turn can help you with becoming more reflective and with getting better access to your dreams. Here are 2 techniques that can help you to become more mindful. The first one, it is the guided relaxation. So you can spend a few minutes each day focusing maybe on your breathing or on any sensations in your body. This can help to calm yourself and also your mind, and this makes it easier to remember your dreams. And here on my channel I have 2 videos with guided relaxation, so if you would like to follow them, one is here and there's the other one. The second one is the morning mindfulness. So when you wake up, stay still for a moment and try to recall your dreams before reaching for your phone or getting out of bed. By incorporating these practices into your daily routine, you're creating a stronger connection between your waking and your dreaming mind. Now, let me just share one of my recent dreams and also how I understood it. So I dreamt I was walking through a dense forest. I was feeling really lost and anxious. But as I kept walking, I eventually found a clear path that led me to a beautiful meadow. And then, using the techniques we've discussed, I then reflected on a dream and realized that it mirrored my feelings about a major life decision I was struggling with. The forest represented my uncertainty, while the meadow symbolized clarity and peace I was seeking. This dream actually helped me to realize that there is no other option from the situation that I was in, that I just need to keep going, trust the process, and I need to just move forward. And in a way, you can say that this dream was actually a reassurance for me. Dreams, they can be a powerful tool to our personal growth. So they can give us a better understanding of our behaviors, our thoughts, our emotions, and even our life purpose. So recurring dreams, they can, for instance, bring our attention to something that is unresolved in our life, something that needs attention. On the other hand, this very vivid one-time dreams, then sometimes they can give us solution to certain problems that we're dealing with. Here are a few ways how we can use your dreams for personal growth. First of all, we need to identify patterns. So look for reoccurring themes or symbols in your dreams. They might point to areas of your life that need attention or change. Secondly, explore emotions. So pay attention to emotions you experience in your dream. And also, even after you wake up, you can still be experiencing the same emotions. These can provide clues about your subconscious feelings and desires. And lastly, take action. Use your insights from your dreams to make positive changes in your life. So, for example, if you're dreaming about feeling stuck and trapped, you might explore ways of creating more freedom and maybe more flexibility in your daily routine. I hope that by now I've managed to convince you that our dreams are more than just random stories that our brain tells us while we are asleep. They are actually a powerful tool for our personal growth and self-development. So what do you think? Have you ever experienced a dream that seemed meaningful but still you struggle to gauge what the dream is trying to tell you? Let me know about it in the comment section, and as always, if you enjoyed this video then please like it, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next one then. Thank you, bye bye!